guys, welcome to SourceFed. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
So it looks like survivors and families of victims of the Aurora, Colorado movie theater massacre are demanding that more of the $5 million raised in donations go directly to them and not to nonprofit groups.
Yeah, turns out some money collected from the Aurora Victim Relief Fund has already been given out to families of the 12 killed and 58 injured in the shooting that happened on July 20th. But some people came forward Tuesday claiming that the money was not going to people it was promised to.
Tom Teves, whose son was killed that night, and a spokesman for a group of families said, "We are here because we want the public to know what's been going on behind the scenes. I am certain that the public intended 100% of those donations to go to the families of victims and to use that money to help the healing process. Unfortunately, that does not appear to be the case."
The 720 Recovery Committee, a group of government officials and community organizations tasked with distributing the remaining $4.6 million, said they had distributed $350,000 through the Colorado Organization for Victim Assistance to those affected by the shooting. That money was delivered in $5,000 checks to 70 victims, according to the Denver Post.
Turns out that committee did send $5,000 to some of the families, but not all of them, including Teves, who said, "We shouldn't have to beg to get a little voice. They used our children's pictures, our dead children's pictures." Okay, on the one hand, it's crappy. People donated to help the families, and it sucks that the organization took it upon themselves to decide where the money went in the end.
It's true. In fact, Teves added that COVA sent out money from the funds without getting input from the victims and their families. He said, "What we are demanding is a robust voice in how this is implemented. The victims have no voice in this at all." Cheryl Hagstrom, executive director of the foundation Community First, the guys holding the donations, responded by saying, "I'm sorry for their pain and I'm sorry this has to contribute to it. We're working as hard as we can." She also said that until last week, family members of victims had not asked her foundation about becoming involved with their efforts, and that the committee was trying to find a way to get them involved.
It's tough though. Whenever there's a lot of money like this on the line, things get heated about who deserves what, who's entitled to the bulk of that money. I can understand it's a sensitive thing. At what point is it less about mourning and what's deserved and becomes more about banking on the death of innocent people?
I definitely think that the families should be compensated for funeral costs, medical bills, you know, the important stuff. And of course, it's important for these donations to go to organizations that could potentially prevent these incidents and help people who have been affected. But who are we to say that if the victims and their families received more money that they wouldn't donate to nonprofits themselves or start new organizations?
Very good point, Trisha. So, do you think the victims and families should get more money from the donations? Let us know in the comments down below.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.